Hello guys, and welcome to a new Etheria restart video. Today I'm going to show you how you can fully auto one-shot Inferno Terror Threshold in 33 seconds only. The setup I'm using can be used to clear all difficulties, so it's only a matter of stats. The more stats your animus have, the higher difficulty you can clear. This setup also have less RNG, because even if you fail to land all the needed debuffs, you can still kill it in second turn. So without further ado, let's get this show started. First animus we'll be using is Heinrich. He is used mainly for stripping the immunity on the boss, and inflicting block which will stop the boss from getting defense buff from one of his minions. Heinrich will also inflict last wound debuff, which will make the boss takes more crit damage. For his build, you must have him be the first to go before everyone else. That way you strip the immunity on the boss. After that, focus on effect accuracy and some bulk and damage. For his shell effect, you must use Jackal Guard for the speed and turn meter boost, which you'll need to cycle fast in the strategy we're about to use. Next we have Lily, and she is used here to push your main DPS thanks to her twin trick effect. She will also give speed buff to all allies. Lily will first cast her S2 on your main DPS, then cast her S3 on the second turn, which will reset your main DPS's S3 to nuke again. For her build, you need her on speed set, and make sure she goes right after Heinrich. For her shell effect, she must also use Jackal Guard. Our next animus is going to be Yang, and he is used for two important reasons. First, he gives attack and crit rate buff to all allies, which means more damage and less crit rate to worry about on your main DPS. The second reason is being blue element. That means the boss will focus him down when his minions launch their follow-up attack, which will make your other team members survive for the second turn. For Yang's build, you should also build him on speed set, but make sure he goes after Heinrich and Lily. For his shell effect, you must use Amber, which will give Yang an extra chance when receiving a fatal attack. This will guarantee the second hand to attack him later on and finish him off and protect your allies. Next we have Dinah, and she is used here to inflict defense break and vulnerable debuffs, because you will need them to deal the most damage with your DPS. Her S3 can stack vulnerable and turns it into erosion, which will make your DPS deal even more damage. For her build, you should have her about the same speed as Yang. She also needs a lot of effect accuracy to land her debuffs. Last but not least, we have Victor, and he is the best single target DPS for PvE content. His S3 multiplies are insanely high. Victor's passive increases his damage for every 10% lost HP, so he will work very well in the strategy we're about to use. For his build, you must have him on full damage sets. Aim for 70% crit chance because Yang's buff will grant the extra 30%. For his shell effect, you must use Revelation, because it has the highest damage increase for PvE content. Now that we have our team ready, let me show you a couple of runs with different RNG factors. So please enjoy the rest of the video, and don't forget to leave a like.
わかった。自業自得だ。
これで逃げ道がなくなったな。
砕け潰せ。一人たりとも逃がさん。
私ならできるはず。
マジで怒った。勝った。
怖くないです。
復讐の時だ。
いて、ランブーさん。
さあ、勝つ 刮目するがいい。
砕け潰せ。
ピーテオンさんと一緒なら。
マジで怒った。
覚えてろよ。こいつらをやっつけりゃいいんだな。復讐の時だ。やれ。
さあ刮目するがいい。
砕け潰せ。一人たりとも逃がさん。
ピーテオンさんと一緒なら。
無事か。
マジで怒った。誰もいなくなった。